Discover the transformative power of Zen and the art of NLP. A lot more success with a lot less stress on Transformation Talk Radio. Every Thursday at 9:30 a.m. Pacific, Dr. Steve Simpson combines the principles of Zen philosophy with the techniques of neuro-linguistic programming to help you achieve your goals with ease and tranquility. Whether you're seeking personal growth, professional development, or improved relationships, this show offers practical strategies and insights to navigate life's challenges with a calm and focused mindset. Get ready to embrace a new level of success and serenity. Zen and the art of NLP starts now.
Everyone, it certainly does start now, today, because one of our greatest gifts is probably the one you never think about. It's about the massive release of power when you balance your conscious and unconscious minds. If you do this right, you will glide through life like a swan on a calm lake. If you do it wrong, your life just might be a never-ending series of tropical storms. So I think you're going to be a swan. I'm Dr. Steve Simpson, and you are listening to Zen and the Art of NLP on Transformation Talk Radio. Every week, we will choose a topic highlighting a core skill of neuro-linguistic programming, known as for short as NLP, or Zen core principles, or even both. We aim to inspire you to grasp and apply these concepts in your life, igniting greater health, wealth, and happiness. Is that okay? I hope so. The three foundations of NLP are modeling excellence, using effective language patterns, and learning how to connect to the massive power of the unconscious mind, particularly through hypnosis or meditation or both. These foundations form the basis of NLP and are crucial for understanding its principles and its techniques. We will also explore Zen philosophies. Zen is a state of calmness, attentiveness, and inner peace. It shares a common goal with NLP: to enhance personal development, to boost performance, and to improve communication. Someone with a Zen attitude approaches a situation calmly and with a focused awareness, because this is the home of peak performance and the source of massive results. Today's headline topic is Discover how finding the balance between Confucianism and Taoism can give you the winning edge. They are important because they led to the foundations for the origins and beliefs of Zen philosophy. And when you combine NLP and Zen, you will have created your own magic cocktail and embarked on your journey of fulfillment. Now, I've got three quotes for you today. Normally I get them from different people, but these are all coming from the historical figure today, Confucius. And this is what he thought about life. By three methods we may learn wisdom. First, by reflection, which is noblest. Second, by imitation, which is easiest. And third, by experience, which is the bitterest. Now, where do we fit on that? I think I've had all three of those. When it's obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals, adjust the action steps. I think he might have been right there. Everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it. Well, we can all see it. It's up to us. And we'll talk a bit more about this later on. And the source of these three inspirational quotes is from brainyquote.com. Stay with us for the next 30 minutes and let us help you experience that sweet spot of mind, body, and soul to embrace a new level of success and serenity, helping you achieve, as always, a lot more success with a lot less stress. Please post your questions and comments, and I'll do my best to answer them in the final part of the show. And you can also call us now live at our live call-in number, 1-800-930-2819, because this is your chance to engage directly with the topic and to share your thoughts with our audience today. To remind you, today's headline topic is Discover how finding the balance between Confucianism and Taoism can give you the winning edge. So now we are ready for our next adventure, and we'll dive again into the middle of our brains. I warn you, as I do every week, that you may never think the same way about yourself again. So you've got two choices. You can turn back or you can be brave. Trust me, I'm a doctor. How many times have I said that? So let's get started right now. Those of you who are still left, oh, all of you, I'm sure. Step 1 of 3 is an introduction to the practical principles of Confucianism and Taoism. These principles, however, they're not just theoretical, and they can be applied in your daily life to achieve more success with less stress, starting right now, if you wish. Confucianism and Taoism, two of the most influential philosophical and ethical systems in Chinese history, have often been seen as contrasting, but yet also complementary forces. At their core, Confucianism and Taoism offer distinct perspectives on life and society. Confucianism is fundamentally concerned with human relationships and particularly social order. Confucius emphasized the importance of ritual, family, and respect for authority. He believed that a harmonious society could be achieved through the cultivation of virtue and the adherence to ethical principles. The Confucian ideal is a person of high moral character known as a junzi who serves as a model for others. However, in contrast, Taoism is more concerned with the natural order of the universe and the individual's place within it. The central concept of Taoism is the Tao, which is often translated as the way or the way of liberation, and that's an ultimate principle governing everything. Taoists embrace spontaneity, simplicity, and what they call non-action or wu wei. They emphasize the importance of inner peace, intuition, and connection with nature. This non-action, this wu wei, is really important, and we're going to be talking about that in the final step 3 of 3 in more detail. Now on to step 2 of 3, which is learning more about the similarities and differences between Confucianism and Taoism in everyday life. Ancient Chinese philosophies, they offer timeless wisdom that can enrich our lives today. Although distinct, they present complementary perspectives on relationships, personal growth, and finding harmony. Confucianism emphasizes the social order, ethical conduct, and cultivating virtues, providing a framework for strong relationships and positive contributions to society. I'll give you some examples now. In relationships, what they call filial piety, which is showing genuine respect and care for elders, appreciating their wisdom and ensuring their well-being. I'm more in favor of that one. Benevolence, cultivate compassion, empathy, and kindness towards others, fostering community and mutual support. Reciprocity and loyalty, treat others as you'd like to be treated, fostering fairness, trust, and enduring bonds. And also examples of self-cultivation, lifelong learning, continuously seek knowledge and refine your character through reflection and experience. Ritual and etiquette, observe proper conduct and social norms, promoting respect and civility. Moral integrity, strive to live virtuously, cultivating honesty, sincerity, courage, and justice. And lastly, in this particular group, self-discipline, practice moderation and self-control to promote balance and inner strength. All these could sound a bit boring, don't they? But they're all right. In social responsibility, active citizenship, participate in your community and work for the common good. Respect authority, uphold social order while recognizing the importance of questioning unjust practices. Harmonious coexistence, foster understanding, resolve conflicts peacefully, and work towards a just society. Now let's talk about Taoism, because on the other hand, Taoism, which is focused on the natural world and the Tao, offers a path to inner peace, balance, and self-discovery. Cultivating inner peace comes from Wu Wei, which is the non-action. Align yourself with the natural flow, acting effortlessly and spontaneously. Simplicity, embrace minimalism and detach from material desires to find contentment. Declutter yourself. Mindfulness, we've talked about this many times in previous shows. Be present in the moment, savoring experiences and appreciating beauty. Meditation, we say this in every show, I think. Cultivate inner peace and self-awareness through regular practice. And finding balance and harmony. Yin and yang. Recognize the interconnectedness and the balance of opposing forces. They're all around us. Acceptance. Embrace change and impermanence as natural parts of life. Flexibility. Adapt to circumstances and avoid rigid thinking. And embarking on self-discovery. Inner wisdom, trust your intuition and inner guidance. Authenticity, be true to yourself and express your genuine self. Self-acceptance, embrace your strengths and weaknesses with compassion. Don't beat yourself up. Integrating these principles into our daily lives allows us to navigate the modern world with greater wisdom, compassion, and inner peace. These ancient philosophies offer timeless guidance for fostering harmonious relationships, personal growth, and balance amidst life's challenges. To remind you, you are listening to Zen and the Art of NLP with me, Dr. Steve Simpson. Now, we're going to take a swift break very shortly, but before we do that, and this is important, don't put the kettle on just yet. Take a moment to think about these 4 big questions. Number 1, what is your greatest gift? Now, some people have difficulty finding this because they're so modest. Well, if you don't know what your greatest gift is, or you have difficulty thinking about it, ask a good friend, ask somebody who really knows you, and they'll tell you exactly what it is. And sometimes they might surprise you with it, because, sometimes we take things for granted. We think it's easy, but other people don't. Question 2, what's the one thing that you desire the most? Really important you know this, because this is what we want everybody who comes on this show to find, the thing that you desire the most. And what's the one thing that is stopping you from achieving it? Well worth some inner reflection on this, because if you can find out what's stopping you, you're 80%, on the way to achieving it. And the last question, which is very different from the others, and I'll explain why in a moment. What is the one thing that you want to share with others? And this is so important because we're moving away from ego and we are moving away from what we want all the time. And we're thinking about other people, what they want, what we can share with them, how we can help them. And when we do this, we raise our frequencies, we raise our level of consciousness. And these frequencies are going to resonate all over the universe, and they're going to resonate with somebody, at least one person, and probably many, many more. So, and you'll be rewarded for that, usually. And sometimes it might not feel like a reward at the time, but as time unfolds, you look back and you think, wow, that was the best thing that ever happened to me. That people say that so much, and that's my experience as well. So when we return from the break, step 3 of 3 examines the core nugget of non-action, Wu Wei in Tao, because it's a powerful concept that we can all use immediately to enrich our lives. Trust me, this is a lot easier than it might sound. Stay tuned. We will be right back, helping you achieve more success with a lot less stress. We are right back. I hope you enjoyed pondering those 4 big questions during the break. Now I've got another big question for you. This might be the last one for a while. Please email me and tell me how you answered those 4 questions and which, if any, I can help you with. My address is doc@drstephensimpson.com. The reason for this is I'd like to use this as content for a future show, and in return, you will help others struggling with the same issues. As I mentioned before, when you help others, you raise your frequencies and receive many gifts from the universe. And you can also be anonymous, that's no problem, just tell me this in your note. And as I will explain shortly, I'll send you a gift in return for your answers to the big 4 questions. And this is the last time this gift will be available, so don't lose the opportunity. The best way to find out more about me and my work, and I hope you do, is to check out my website, drstephensimpson.com. Sign up for my free weekly newsletter and discover plenty of other free stuff to explore, including the popular Zen Doctor and Poker Genius podcast channels. If you feel rich, and I hope you do, and if you don't, I hope you soon will be massively rich, then you can also purchase some great books, hypnotic audiobooks, and coaching programs, but you certainly don't have to. As you would expect, I confidently recommend any of my products on my website, and an excellent place to start, as I'll explain in a moment, would be the Zen Guided Meditation audiobook, because roll of drums here. In return for your answers to the big four questions, this is my free gift to you. The last chance you have to get it for free. And here are a few more details about this guided audio book, guided meditation, is that meditation and hypnosis, as I mentioned in the beginning, they're very similar altered mind states. And this audio book contains elements of both and will change the way you think. I compose the background music, which is the music we use on this show, and it's also hypnotic and soothing and relaxing. It's sold many thousands of copies. Listen to this audiobook daily, and you will be calmer and make better decisions. After 1 month, you'll notice the difference, but your family and friends will see the difference even more. So now we're getting to the meat. Step 3 of 3, the final step, examines the core nugget of non-action in Tao. This is very counterintuitive for us from the West. And this, as I mentioned, is known as in Tao as Wu Wei. And it's a powerful concept that we can all use immediately to enrich our lives. After all, this can help us achieve, as always, what we want, a lot more success with a lot less stress. Wu Wei is a core concept in Taoism, often misinterpreted as doing nothing. In reality, it's about acting in harmony with the natural order of things, without force, without resistance. It's about a balance between action and inaction, effort and surrender. Here we go, yin and yang again. It's about spontaneity, acting naturally without overthinking or planning, just trusting your higher wisdoms. It's about harmony, aligning one's actions with the flow of the universe. It's about efficiency, achieving goals without any unnecessary effort. And it's about acceptance, embracing challenges and setbacks as part of the natural course, which is what they are. And here are some practical examples of Wu Wei in action. It could be a gardener who tends to the soil, plants he seeds and waters, or she, without forcing the growth of the plants. The gardener lets nature take its course, which it's been doing for billions of years, and providing optimal conditions for growth. A skilled martial artist moves effortlessly, responding to an opponent's actions without rigid plans. Their movements are spontaneous and in harmony with the situation. It could be a leader who empowers their team and delegates tasks and avoids micromanagement and over-controlling. I'm sure we've all got bosses like this. Leaders trust the team's abilities and let them find their own solutions. It's about making decisions based on intuition rather than fear or anxiety, accepting life's challenges gracefully and finding opportunities within them because they usually are. Wu Wei avoids words and thoughts such as grasping, forcing, and striving. Wu Wei is an unformed state of mind. This makes it difficult because as soon as anybody puts words to it, most of its power evaporates. And this is the trap that I have knowingly fallen into. But my main objective is to stimulate fresh thought, not to give you a recipe to follow to the letter, because this doesn't work. It's rather like going to a restaurant and eating the menu rather than the meal. And this wise comparison is not from me, although I love it. It's from the great book, The Way of Zen. It's like the difference between Confucianism and Taoism. It's like the difference between classical music and Oriental and jazz music. It's like the difference between focused vision and peripheral vision. Focused vision is a bit like our conscious mind. It only sees a very small part of a very big picture. Peripheral vision is like our unconscious mind. It's aware of everything surrounding us and constantly looks out for danger. And complex concepts in all matters are best explained through metaphors. And I love this one, central vision and peripheral vision. This is also from the book, The Way of Zen. Wu Wei, or effortless action, brings a sense of ease and flow to life. Aligning with the natural course of events reduces stress and fosters efficiency. Instead of forcing outcomes, Wu Wei encourages adaptability and spontaneity, unlocking creativity and intuition. It promotes a harmonious balance between action and stillness, leading to greater inner peace and a deeper connection with the world. Ultimately, Wu Wei allows us to achieve more by striving less, finding fulfillment in the present moment and embracing the natural unfolding of life. The secret of Wu Wei is to think of nothing. And if this isn't possible, think of something that inspires you with absolute awe, because this will take you closer to the state of mind that you seek. And we've got a few questions from our listeners and a little bit of time to answer them. Which companies use Wu Wei? Well, I thought that, and I've tried to research it, and I haven't found any specific company. But there are a few suspects out here by the way that they operate and the way they treat their people. And the names that come to light are Apple, Google, and Microsoft. Steve Jobs as well. Some of his quotes, which you can find, are absolutely wonderful. And similar question, is Wu Wei used by athletes? Again, can't find anybody specific, but if you're looking for examples, it could be people like Roger Federer, the tennis player. It could be Tiger Woods, the golfer, particularly in his prime. It could be Michael Jordan in basketball. It could be just about anybody who practices martial arts at a high level. Anyway, so I don't have any time for any more questions. Moving on, I'm sorry. Taoism views life as an expression of the ever-flowing Tao, emphasizing harmony and naturalness. Part of death is a natural transition within this cycle. It's not an end. Taoism encourages focus on living a meaningful life now. Now, what's in front of you, rather than dwelling on what comes after, which who knows? None of us know. Could be much, much better than what we're getting now. Anyway, now it's time for the top tip of the week, which is think of something that inspires you with absolute awe, because this will take you closer to the state of mind you seek, because this is the easy way to a lot more success with a lot less stress. Thanks for joining us today. We've got a great program lined up for you on the same day, at the same time, and at the same place next week. Be there and invite all your friends and family and everybody else too, even the people you don't like, because who knows, you might even get to enjoy their company and they could become your best friends. Stranger things have happened. So let's all raise the vibration of ourselves and our world to a higher frequency, because it certainly needs it. Don't forget to check out my website for the free weekly newsletter and all the other stuff. Don't forget, please, to send me your answers to the big 4 questions posted just before the break. Thanks for joining us on the show. I look forward to meeting you all again next week. In the meantime, meet many, 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 many exciting new people. Make massive progress on absolutely all of your projects. Embrace the challenges, because those will be even better. And most importantly of all, have almost too much fun. Thanks very much. Goodbye for now.
You have been listening to the Zen and Art of NLP. A lot more success with a lot less stress. Tune in every Thursday at 9:30 a.m. Pacific on Transformation Talk Radio as we dive into the depths of your unconscious mind and awaken your intuition, unlocking hidden talents and supercharging your personal and professional relationships. Continue embarking on a stress-free journey towards unparalleled success by subscribing to future episodes and stay updated on the latest content. Easily share these captivating shows with your loved ones and create meaningful connections. Book a personal session with Dr. Steve Simpson to delve deeper into the topics that resonate with you. You can visit his website at drstevensimpson.com.